supernatural. Sorry, guys.
And no hat.
And no hat.
And no button.
Island.
And no button.
Except for Long Island.
It's a very different island.
It's very different.
Are you going to watch them?
Yeah.
Good answer. All right, next question.
Hello. So my question's for Sarah. I was just curious how, as an actress, you go from doing a scene as Siobhan to a scene as Bridget to obviously distinctive, different characters. Though they do have that connection, how do you, as an actress, bring yourself to go from one character to another so quickly?
Well, I mean, I think the bottom line is, all actresses are crazy. And so, it helps that I'm already slightly schizophrenic anyway. By remembering what drives each character. I mean, of course, the hair and makeup does help, specifically when you're doing the past scenes where it's more specific who they are. But as long as I keep in the back of my head, when I'm Bridget, why Bridget is making the choices that she's making and why she's doing the things, then it's really easy to be Bridget. And the same goes for Siobhan. And I think, I don't want to speak for the actors, but I think the same thing goes for anybody playing any role, is that, why am I doing this? What's my objective? What's my goal? And what are the reasons that I'm doing it? And so it's just paying a little more attention, but I'm a detail-oriented person, so it works well for me.
Sarah, you actually told me earlier that you feel like you're playing 5 characters?
Well, I do sometimes, because there's Bridget and Siobhan, in the present. Then there's the flashbacks, which span from teenage years, and don't worry, I will not be playing teenage twins. I don't kid myself that much. Although Johan might be. And the ageless Nestor. And then there's Bridget pretending to be Siobhan, who I refer to as Chevette. So those are my 5 characters.
Do any of the others have nicknames, or they're just all, Chevette is the one that has her?
Handsome.
Next question.
Hey Sarah, I think it's awesome that you're coming back to TV, and I think you look even hotter in person. I think everyone else
That was
agrees.
worth all the money I paid you earlier. Thank you.
No money needed. I was wondering, if you were to cosplay at Comic-Con, what would you be?
What did you say?
If you were to dress up as a superhero character, what would you be?
Well, you know what? It's funny. If I dressed as Buffy, people would say probably that I was like a lame version of Buffy. Like, I'd be on the floor and you guys would be like, she looks nothing like Buffy. Buffy's way cooler than that girl. It's funny actually. I need a good Halloween costume this year, so I'm actually like kind of checking it out. But that might be an interesting idea. But what do I want to be right now? I probably want to be one of the guy ones, though. That's the unfortunate thing. I want to be a Real Housewife, yeah. I want to be a Real Housewife of Beverly Hills.
Do they have a booth for that? Next question.
I did.
Yeah, with love.
Hi there. I was just wondering if you could elaborate on the swing of emotions from CBS not picking up the series to CW immediately saying, yes, we want this.
You know what? It didn't happen in that way. It was kind of interesting because, wait, is this for me? I'm gonna be so paranoid now. Yes. I don't know how much you guys know about the process of doing a pilot and getting it picked up, but it's a really, really hard emotional roller coaster because you love this project. You make this family when you do something, and especially for us, we all had kids the same age. It was like this really incredible, like very quick family. And so you really, wanted to get picked up. At the same time, there's 60 other shows going through the exact same thing at the exact same time, justifiably wanting the same thing. And you have to wait a really long time, and the networks don't tell you, literally, until the night before. So if you're in LA, like, they tell you when you pack your bags and get on the plane, or you don't get on the plane. And so what was different about this experience was very, very early on in the screening process. I mean, really, like, just a couple days after we handed it in, we get this phone call that Les Moonves loves the show, that he's really happy with it, but he's worried about putting it on CBS and how it fits in, and how we would survive. Would that audience totally get it? Would they be willing to stick it out? And so he pitched it to us as, I have this idea, I don't even know how you guys are gonna feel about it. And certainly, you're a little taken aback at first, but one of the things that we were always concerned about, because we did not have a procedural nature, was would we fit in there? And so would we have to make the show more in that direction to fit in? So it was almost, I think, a little bit of a relief of like, oh wait, we never thought of this, but this could really work and this could benefit the story. This is a really long answer, and you probably didn't want to answer this long, but so in that sense, it actually took some of the onus away. And when I did the panel with some of the other girls the other day for the Hollywood Reporter issue, they were all so jealous because we didn't have to wait that long period of time. We knew we were going to work together, so it almost was like a less of a roller coaster than the normal experience would have been. He's so sorry he asked that question.
What's any more since I want to add to it?
Go for it, go for it.
Next question?
My question is for the cast. I just wanted to know what was it like to film the pilot?
It was cold. Cold in here.
You guys shot the pilot in New York, right?